going live. Where the fuck is this? I saw dudes. Back in the, we're gonna call this podcast in the attic.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Andrew's back. We're saying fuck it. This is what we're doing Saturday, so we're going along with this. This one. Well, I first want to start off by saying, I don't know if I'm gonna release that one or first or this one. The vocal podcast mashup had very shitty audio.
Well, they'll know that if this comes after.
Well, no, this is just a warning then. So either way, it'll work for the YouTube timeline.
Okay.
Yeah, the vocal. Either way, it's either an apology or a warning. That one had shitty. This is my first time setting up like two mics and just doing like an interview setting. I usually have these in front of like cabs and shit. So, yeah, we're figuring it out. Hopefully, we got that figured out. But this one is gonna be creating album art and me and Andrew dicking around some more. So I guess Andrew did most of this shit. I've kind of just uploaded it. That's about it. So I guess we'll just start with inspiration. How we got here.
Well, for inspiration, obviously when you look at the album art, it was. I guess where do I want to start with this?
I mean, you just the show.
Yeah, well, the whole idea. Okay, so the song "Terror," the one that we wrote, was inspired by the actual events of the Terror and the Erebus, which were two ships that got trapped in the Northwest Passage in 1850 something, I believe, or 40 something, I think, 1846. Anyway, they made a show called The Terror about that, and I watched that about a year ago, and I really still love the show. It's one of my favorite shows. But that inspired me to write the song about it. But when I read about it, right, so I pulled up the Wikipedia article, and I just read everything I could about this event. I found this really awesome painting called Man Proposes, God Disposes, and we basically used that painting for our album cover. It was made in I can't remember, 1860, 1870 something. Anyway, under the 70-year rule, and I read about it because I really wanted to use this art, and I wanted to make sure that we could do it, like legally.
Yeah,
I wanted to make money off of this.
I was gonna bring that up. Go on with the 7-year rule. Like we were good there.
Well, yeah, as long as whatever art was produced 70 years ago and the person's been dead for 70 years, you can use it. So it's like 140 years, really.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, but anyway, I found that, and we basically chopped it up. The whole thing is, we'll show you later in the video, because this is the front of it, and there's the painting extends more so to the right, so there's like another polar bear. The whole thing is two polar bears ripping apart.
Yeah, I can show them.
Yeah, basically ripping apart the abandoned Terror, or Erebus wreck, whichever one you want it to be.
Yeah, so this would be like, this image is the left half of the painting, and then this is the right half.
Yeah.
But we had to like change some shit and just like cropped it a little bit and changed like the background and like have that like framing. So I mean, if you want to, sorry, I'm burping and trying not to do it into the mic. So we just want to go through creating it, or was there anything else? Am I skipping ahead?
No, that was about it for inspiration. I just wanted to do something that was striking, and to me that was like, it was a real haunting image, because if you could see the whole thing is really wide, and that's why we couldn't use the whole thing. I wanted to use, both of us really wanted to use the whole thing for the cover, but we couldn't fit that into like an 1870, right, or is it 1780?
I can't remember.
It's like 1870 or something like that, pixel by 1870, and there's no way we could do it without squashing it or stretching it, and it just looked like absolute shit. So we had to compromise and cut it in half, and I figured that the left half of the image, which is the cover, looked a lot cooler than the right half, and just symmetrically worked better. We were able to throw the logo up in the top left, and then the album title in the bottom right, and it just, with the colors and the way that the picture already existed, it was pretty good. And I guess to continue that, the other point was that we don't really know any artists. None of us are really artists in the sense that we can draw. And we were going to have to find some good image on Google if we were going to do anything that was, halfway decent. Because I didn't want it to look mediocre. I didn't want it to look like absolute shit.
Yeah, so this kind of goes along with everything, all my other videos. All of the shit we use is free. So, I mean, we're layering. I mean, we could probably make a condensed like tutorial, like, hey, you can do all of this shit for pretty much free. We were just talking earlier that I guess I'm jumping ahead, but like it was like $3 a CD to make all this shit.
Yeah.
Everything beforehand is free. So I'll like back to using the painting and everything. I want to give a shout out to Justin Young if he ever listens to this. The polar bear is not breathing fire.
Yeah, it's carrying a flag. There's a compass in the background. I don't know why he said there. Not a compass. It's like a seeing scope.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just think it's fucking dope. It's especially. I think my favorite thing is just this. There's no. We had to put a frame on it, but just having like the text over just a full size painting.
Yeah.
Like I just look like the aesthetic. It's like old school.
Yeah,
it's almost like an old school like thrash album. And I fucking love it.
To be able to put it on a shirt that I would wear. Like I didn't want it to be bullshit and something we slapped together. I wanted it to look pretty thought out, and I think the result we got was pretty good.
So okay, but we will go. So that's a positive. It looks fucking dope. We both like it a lot. It doesn't tie.
Yes.
The picture is from about the song Terror, but Terror's, I don't know, a little bit of a generic album name.
Yeah, I wanted to call it Terror. And
Andrew was hell bent on it. Me and Andy kind of. I was, yeah. So
tell us what you think.
No, it's like I didn't really care at that point. I just want to get the album fucking finished. Yeah. I did not care. And like lyrically and stuff, I just let you go. It's like, all right, dude, like just do what you want. Like I don't give a fuck. No, I like the album name though. It's a little. So we have 2 album tracks, one for the painting and one for the actual title.
Yeah.
So
the other
there.
idea was to make it a big eyeball.
Yeah, we were gonna make a big eyeball, but like Death Symbolic had it. My cousin's band had it. Who else had it? Someone.
I made a cool one.
Yeah, it was cool. We'll have it out for the singles cover, so you guys will see it. I don't know when on the timeline, but you'll see it.
Whenever I get around to making it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is like all finished product pretty much. We'll just go to, I guess, the other side. Let's discuss the track listing and like the shouts outs and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, basically we were gonna make it, or we went into this planning to make like a front and back kind of pamphlet. We wanted something that you could stick inside the album as opposed to just like a paper sleeve or something cheap that just, again, didn't look or wouldn't look thought out. So we have the track listing. We have the black border. Like Joey said, it just adds a little bit of a touch. We added shouts out at the bottom to everyone who, I guess, supported us along the way. So, Andrew's
doing this without looking at the computer screen.
I'm
so.
looking over Joey's shoulder. Yeah. Just and read at it. I guess go along with the shout outs, we can shout out to everyone who we didn't really fit in there. Like, I don't know who you want to recognize.
All right, I'll give some shouts outs. Tom Lancaster, what up? Congrats on getting partner. Fucking my boy. Tell Chris what's up too. I know you'll listen to this. I think like my dad for sure. Cause he was the one who got me started on guitar and like everything with music. Yeah. So, and he was always a fan and listening to shit. Same with my brother. I mean, everyone, friends, family, love all you guys. You got anybody?
Nah, just generic friends, family.
All right.
You know what
I mean, we covered a lot of people on the CD, so.
Yeah. Same, the boys. Justin's been pretty supportive. He's been day one.
Yeah, all you motherfuckers, you know who you are. And the Stephs. We'll give it to the Stephs.
Yeah, the Stephs made us those T-shirts. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was Stephs plus whoever their friend was. I can't remember her name.
Was it Rachel? Yeah, it's gonna be the fucking video.
No, Rachel made them, but she's not the one who made the logo.
Oh, Megan. Yes. Wasn't it? Yeah. Shouts out to Megan.
Not Meg, but Megan, right?
Yes. All right, so back. Enough of that shit. So it's the one thing I will say. It's a little hard to read on the track listing side when it's like actually printed. I mean, especially the shout out, but that's here nor there. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knows.
Well, you can read. I mean, I wanted it to be consistent.
Yeah. Like it's a little harder, but like the names are fine and everything. It's just like the smaller shit's a little hard to tell, but just look at it harder and it's there.
The whole goal was to make it look as professional as we could with being amateurs. Because again, we didn't consult graphic designers. We're not graphic designers. We just went in thinking, really like this is visually like how I want it to look. Just in my head, I had an idea of we're gonna have it like this. Like again, like Joey said, like kind of a more traditional thrashy looking album. I didn't go into it making or wanting it to look thrashy. I just kind of wanted it to stand out because the way I got into a lot of like Iron Maiden, I got into Iron Maiden by seeing some kid wearing a Trooper shirt in high school. So for me, it's always been about the imagery or like the electric chair from Metallica. So something that would just grab you and be like, shit, this looks really cool. I want to listen to this music.
I don't think thrashy is like even like the best word to describe it. It's just like that. Like it just looks metal. Classic. Yeah, it looks dope. Like I wasn't knocking it. Yeah. So I guess you can tell pretty quickly from our early videos. Like we just kind of go with the flow and try our best, and what you get is what you get. Like Andrew said, like we didn't know what the fuck we're doing. It turned out pretty damn good. Like all free shit. I guess we can get into it a little bit.
Yeah, maybe we can go into like for the font, we can just start off with that.
Yeah,
I found it. Oh, fuck, what's the site called? It's like 1,001 fonts or something like that. I took a screenshot. I don't think Joey tried to find it like a month ago. I don't think it's around anymore.
No, the website closed down or got shut down.
Oh, did it? So I was just looking for fonts. I spent like a week or two looking for fonts that I liked, and that one just stood out because there was a couple of there was a traditional Iron Maiden-y looking one, but you can't use that. There's like the cool Kiss looking like staticky one with the bolts, but you can't use that either. But this one, it just stood out. I think it's called Metal Macabre is like the actual name of the font folder or whatever.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just that I saw that I'm like, this is cool, and I had to play around with the when you capitalize letters, they look different. So like for the R's, you capitalize those, and you get the cool little T or the little trails. Or for the T, it turns into a cross, and just stuff like that. We played with that and the sizing to make sure that the R's were bigger and that the T's and I's were all the same size. So all that stuff. I mean, that's
I can show them examples of that. Yeah. So he was right. It's called Metal Macabre. I can click on this here. Or Macabre, I think that's how you pronounce that.
No, it's Macabre, but it's
spelled it?
Like it's Macabre, so it's Macabre, but you say Macabre.
Okay, so it's Macabre. But this computer, we were doing it on my old ass laptop, and the keyboard doesn't work, and the battery life is 0, so that just has to like stay downstairs. Because this one doesn't have that text pack that Andrew was talking about downloaded. So you can see he was saying like you have to like make sure everything lines up and looks cool because these are all different sizes and some are capitalized and some aren't. And this is all done just to like make sure that it look cool because like if you capitalize like
not so much cool as symmetrical.
Yeah, that's true.
What was gonna bug me because I didn't want it to look like some 12-year-old made it. I wanted it to look. Again, like everything else, I keep saying it, but like thought was put into it because you look at it, and for me, it was like Metallica's old logo. You look at old logos, and they have symmetry or there's something that just makes them appealing to the eye. So I try to do that as much as possible.
Yeah, so we like just looking through because each letter you can capitalize and make it look different, not necessarily bigger or anything in this text. Just because like that website just had like random people just like donated their text stylings, right?
Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, I suppose if the website was around, we could donate to the guy because we've been using his font whatever his font packet. But no, I would like for free ones you could use it.
I would like to point out we have not made anything monetarily on any of our shit. So
I'd be flattered if anyone wanted to purchase any of this.
Yeah, and so anyone trying to do any shit with this free stuff we're using, fuck off.
Donation would be fine.
But no, so what was I talking about before getting to that point? Just just the intricacies of going into this and
font sizes and all that.
So, but yeah, just a good. I guess this is a really good example of to the naked eye of like all the different shit that we had to do.
Yeah, because again, I'm looking over Joey's shoulder at the computer, but that's how you had it, or that's how we have it, right? So if you switch that over to our font packet or the one we're using, it would look like our logo, right?
Yeah, so it would just change to this, or I guess then that font.
Yeah, not so much that. But then that too, if you're looking at this right here, the background. So originally, when I made this, I just had the red part. I don't know if you could see it from the video. There's a black outline. It almost looks like it's 3D. Because originally, like I said, it was just flat red, and it didn't pop. It looked cool, but it didn't it just looked weird with that background. Like, it just, because there was no outline or anything. So that I had to do each individual letter. That sucked. Like, that took me a good hour or two. So, like, I would go in and I would make, I made the original title or the original band name. And then I went and I made, I think it was a size smaller. It was either a size smaller or a size bigger. I can't remember. And I would have to, take the little letter and just fit it in each one, make sure that the shadow looked right. And it looks cool. I mean, the end result looks pretty cool, but it took a little bit to make.
This was in Microsoft Paint, right?
No,
wasn't it? Or no?
I did it in Microsoft. I wasted so much time, and then I used this stupid program, whatever this one is. What's this one called?
This one's called Krita. Another shouts out to Krita or
yeah.
Krita, however you pronounce that.
Because then we just use this, and it auto lines up everything. I was eyeballing it, and then this thing just lines it up for you. But I can't remember. I was just gonna say something along that line. It was like the importance of, I can't remember. It doesn't matter.
Of detail.
Well, I mean, I guess detail. No,
it'll come back.
Yeah, go.
I mean, okay. So, I mean that was probably the most challenging part. Like I said, I didn't have much to do with this. I just made the CDs, blank CDs. Which, if you want cheap ass CDs prints, if you just burn them yourselves, you can go to Blank Media Printing, and that's where we got all of our shit from. Super cheap, and it came out pretty good. So I guess it was cheap. Like, if you want cheap printing shit, that's where to go. We're not sponsored, by the way. Just this is how to do it cheaply. Yeah, what the fuck was my point when I started that?
I don't remember. I'm trying to remember my point. It's gonna bug me till the end.
It's almost 11:30.
It's late.
We're drinking, but having fun. What's up, guys?
Yeah, what else can we talk? I mean, because we talked about.
There was more I wanted to say.
I mean, again, it's all amateur. I guess that's my point I was gonna make. Because again, this is all just amateur. It's not.
Okay.
Just reading on YouTube is really what. I mean, I guess this is all what you can do. Just reading tutorials and kind of just figuring it out as you go.
I want to say. You know what? Nah, fuck it. I was gonna say the credits we can change, but another
change.
Yeah. Fuck it. It's fine. Never mind.
So what you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say the credits we can just like have more people on it, but I see why we didn't.
Yeah, because
there's not
to fit it in the polar bear.
Yeah, you have to fit in the polar bear.
Because that's part of it. I don't know if he said because you had to run up. Because I would have to run up with the fucking laptop and show him it and be like, "Is this good?" And he'd be like, "No, we gotta change this." Run back downstairs and plug it in.
Yeah, the whole thing was just
go back and forth. And I was like, "No, I want it to be inside the polar bear because it's not gonna look right." So again, there was no art technique or anything consulted. It was just like, this doesn't look good or this looks good.
Yeah.
It's intuition.
If somehow more people listen to this video, if you want to get better at graphic design, we are open to anything. Just effort and passion, I guess, right?
I mean, if you want to get better.
Like, if they want to do some shit for us. So I'm offering an opportunity for other people who would like practice.
Yeah. If anyone wants to help us,
I doubt anybody other than our friends will listen to this. Maybe they probably even won't, but
we'd pay whoever for your time. That'd be cool.
Yeah, if it was good. Sorry, but
if it meets our high standards.
Yeah, as you can tell. I don't know. That's pretty much. I mean, did we forget anything? I don't think we did. Talked about like the pain in the ass designing. I don't know. It was just.
Well, I guess we talked about the process. How we put it on the actual little blank sheets. I don't know. It sucks that we don't have the picture of our actual CDs because our actual CDs are. Well, do you have that file on there? You can go back. Go to the black and red one.
Let me see. Fuck. I don't think so. You can see my.
No, you had it. The one that just it's not in our font, but it's.
Oh yeah, everyone got to see my terrible organization.
Yeah, no. So basically that. So that's what our CDs look like. Because I don't think we're not gonna have a picture of it on this video. But our CDs look like that. They're all black. That is in the metal macabre.
But yeah, it's in this font.
Yeah.
It doesn't look all goofy like this shit.
Yeah. So it's on that on a black CD. Then the cover. You go back, Joey.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm just. Drinking.
I mean, you've already seen it. That's the cover on an insert.
On the front of it, and then
double-sided insert.
I was fucking around with all this. It's all sloppy and shit now.
Inside of a deluxe plastic clamshell.
What?
So that's what it comes in. It's a plastic clamshell for the CD.
Oh yeah, sorry, getting off.
Can be yours
topic.
for free $99.
Yeah, free 99. I guess we'll end it on a promotion. Oh, that's what we can do on our giveaway.
What?
Give away a signed copy.
Signed copy by all 3 members.
Yes, the boys excluded from this first comment competition because you guys are already getting
Yeah, there
one.
you got them.
So
You can't get 2.
if there's anyone outside of our friend group that comments first, we'll send you some shit.
Yeah, some of my Instagram peeps get a free CD. Why not?
Yeah. So I think we'll wrap it here.
Yeah.
Unless you want to get into, do you want to do social media now or just keep it for another?
Nah.
All right.
That's another video.
That's another video. We're done here. We're gonna go drink. All right, lads and lasses. We'll see you next time.